Real mortgage questions. AI answers. One broker who tells you what it actually means. I'm Edward Brady, a chartered financial analyst and broker at eXp Realty. Opinions are my own and not that of eXp Realty, its management or staff. This is Mortgage Questions. Let's get into it.
I've got my plan. Isn't your typical mortgage broker. And the reason I chose her, she's very good with technology. She has the same focus as I do, which is financial education. She's a strategist and she's a guide. She built her practice on making mortgages simpler. And she has 200 different strategies and served 300 different clients. Her specialty is relocations, and she navigates the various pressures of relocation, shifting timelines and strained cash flows, and the complexities of buying from a distance. Kayla is extremely tech savvy. It's one of the first things that really impressed me about her. She's perfect for this podcast, which is focused on augmenting artificial intelligence. Welcome, Kayla.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Edward.
People wanted to know, what are real estate loans and their advantages? AI captured key benefits of leveraging. Leverage allows you to own large assets with small amounts of your own money, amplifying returns because you control the entire property. The AI mentioned tax benefits, conserving capital, protection against inflation, and loan paydown. Archimedes said, "Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum in which to place it, and I shall move the world." Leverage is a powerful tool. For new homebuyers, the primary benefit is that it allows you to buy sooner than you could otherwise, as long as the cost of the loan is lower than your returns. The loan will amplify your returns. However, the benefit is a double-edged sword, as leverage will also amplify losses if prices decline. So Kayla, how do you explain leverage in a way that actually helps people to understand when it's smart to use it and when it's too risky?
AI is great at giving you a lot of basic knowledge about certain topics, but it's not always looking at what matters most to someone. When we're talking more about leverage, you might get an answer about risk. I want you to think about it is using leverage as a way to control your asset. And when I say asset, your asset in this case is a home. It's really about controlling that leverage and how you use it to hopefully use it in a good way. What I mean by that is make sure your reserves help operate your day-to-day cash flow, whatever that number looks like to you, and making sure you're not putting yourself in a dangerous position where you're having no liquidity. The goal is to really stay in control of your cash flow. So that's how I want you to think about it.
Can you provide one example where leverage worked out beautifully and another one where it caused some real harm?
Absolutely. Two brothers, one who is focused on how much they're putting into a home and putting a 20% down payment, versus another brother who wants to preserve how much liquidity they have and putting the minimum down and having more reserves for emergencies.
Make sure you have some extra liquidity so you don't get into trouble.
Absolutely. Everyone's scenario is different. We look at both the short-term and the long-term financial and life goals, and making sure that what we're leveraging is also going to help with other parts in your life, your lifestyle, your financial well-being. We don't want to over leverage in one asset. We want to make sure this asset is working for you in harmony with others, things you may have set up throughout your whole financial profile.